As a player, assistant, and head coach at Florida State, Mike Martin was involved in all 23 trips of this program to the Men's College World Series. Today, they will try and do it for the first time since his passing as Florida State hosts UConn in Game 2 of the Super Regional with a trip to Omaha on the line. We are at Dick Howser Stadium in Tallahassee getting you ready for the middle game up.
And they are on their feet and they are loud just like they were yesterday.
Williams back through the middle. It's a leadoff single for the Florida State center fielder.
We talked about it yesterday to the leaguer.
0-2 hammered to deep left center field. Back to the fence. It is caught in left center by Morton. And Williams will have to retreat to first.
Out of this ballpark.
Tibbs rips one to right. It's a base hit. Williams to second, 2 on, 1 out here in this Florida State first.
That's one of the things in this ballpark that's tough, and it's the cutter than it is a slider.
0-2 the count. Swing and a miss. To get on the board early, and they have one of their premier power hitters at the plate. The delivery. On the ground to third, Broadhurst has it. He'll go the long way to first, inning over. Quigley pitches around a pair of singles. We head to the bottom of the first.
And it's too hard.
Rounder to short. Lodi's bobbles, throws to first late. It's going to be an error on the shortstop. And the leadoff man aboard for UConn in the bottom of the first. Either team. Paul Tamero hits. He's having an excellent postseason. Grad transfer from Oswego State, and he's hit by a pitch, and the first two have reached against Arnold in the bottom of the first. Behind in the count, 0-2. Runners go. Pitch fisted into shallow center. Over the head of Farrow. It's a base hit. Spur will score. On his way to third is Tamero, and UConn their first lead of Supers up 1-0. Ripped over the head of a leaping Smith, down into the left field corner. Coming home to score is Tamero, stopping at third on the RBI double from Morton is Broadhurst. It's 2-0 UConn.
Away.
Arnold set the 1-2. Swing and a miss. Got him to chase a high heater, and that's the first out.
Big out there for Jamie Hall inside part of home plate and work it away.
Swing and a miss. Back-to-back strikeouts for Arnold, and there's now 2 downs down in the first, and here's Minnick. Knowles fans getting behind him. On the ground to second. Farrow has it. He will throw to first in time to get Minnick. Inning is over. UConn gets 2, but they leave a pair through. On the ground to second, Padilla has it. Leadoff man gone in the Florida State second. Now it's Lodi's.
Going back into the dugout going, hey, they were only able to get 2, and that's all they're going to get. And then that's the mindset.
Tamero throws on Lodi's, 2 outs.
But that's why I said for Quigley, this is a huge shutdown inning. Because if all of a sudden he goes out there and now FSU doesn't get anything, now that might be their last time playing baseball.
Liner into right field, a base hit, and a 2-out hit for Farrow.
In that college level. So they're going out there and saying, hey, let's just go out there and play.
2-1. Bunts. It's a good one. It's going to be a tough play for Quigley. Throws off balance to first, not in time. Bunt single for the number 9 hitter, and it turns things over for Max Williams. He just could not put them away. Williams off the end of the bat to left. There's Morton. He'll make the catch. And Quigley gets out of a 2-out jam again. We talked to Jared about was the growth that his players have seemed to have in year 2 with him, right? And they've taken a leap. And I think Cam Smith a good example of that. Delaying it out on strikes. Short. Lodi's has this one. 2 outs.
Fit Spur right here.
Outs to second. Farrow to first. Offline. It's a throwing error on the second baseman. runners this season in 38 attempts. Spur runs. Tamero pops it up. Shallow right. Farrow has it, and the inning is over. Different energy. 3-2. Smith works his way back from 0-2 and draws a leadoff walk. First three pass by Quigley.
And for Quigley, that's not what you...
The 3-1. Hammered. Center field. Spur back. Tie game. Season's a big one.
110 miles an hour off the bat. Boy, he was all over that fastball. My goodness, no doubter off the bat. Yeah, it's about time.
Tibbs time it is.
Happened. It's a tie ball game, back to square one. Now you can't let this game get out of control. Got to get these outs.
Swing and a miss. There was a slider that was up. It did just swing through.
Early, that way you're able to expand later in the AB.
That one in the air. Left center field. Way back. Morton to the fence. It's the center fielder Spur who will make the catch.
You'll see that circle, and it's going to have more depth down.
Crowder back through the middle for Cantu, a base hit. Two-out single for the Florida State first baseman.
And on top of that slider, not around it.
Chopper to the left side. Going to be a tough play. Runners throws him out, and the inning is over. But Florida State ties the game thanks to James.
When it got to the point where we started thinking about tomorrow,
Rutgers lines a base hit in the center field to start the inning.
Make sure you do your job, save your pen as much as you can, and I mean, if they would have let me, I would have thrown 200 pitches, but Christian Fedko, I'll give a name drop there. As he left, Coach Penders asked me if I wanted to take over, and I said absolutely. And then we ended up, usually you get kind of a year off between matches.
Just a little bit ago on the screen, I know you guys had him around the program a little bit. Can you tell us about the day that you guys got him into the hit tracks machine?
Yeah.
To go one more week, I'm sure.
Oh, yeah, absolutely. The kids' game could go on as long as it could go on forever, and I'd be happy with it.
Garrett, thank you very much.
Yeah, thank you guys.
Strikes out the side. Garrett Coe, the captain.
But don't feed him.
Don't feed them. Drew Farrow leads off in this tie game. Fourth inning. Drive down the left field line. That's slicing and a great running catch by Corey Morton for the first out. Oh, he had a long way to go to make that grab. Very much either. I mean, that was maybe 2 feet foul. An excellent running catch. Right around one hop. Diving stop, Tamero. To his feet. Got him! UConn's defense showing up in the fourth.
The gloves are out to play. This ball looks like it's a base hit right off the bat. Diving grab, coming up to get it. Not only that, getting up and firing a strike over to first. Going right after every single one of these hitters with the heater.
2-2. Back to the mound. The former infielder has it and will underhand to first. And sparkling defense gets Quigley a 1-2-3.
Clearly just a very talented guy.
Out of the short, and the leadoff man gone here in the UConn fourth.
All right, fellas.
Blake Jarrett, the head coach at Florida State, a tamper towards the middle. Going to be a tough play for Lodi, so took a funny hop on him. And it'll be an infield single for Delana. That was ended up being a game one. The pitch on the ground to the left side. Smith has it, bobbles, gets the force at second, and that's all they'll have. Smith couldn't get it out of his glove cleanly. That's each of
He strikes to 18 balls that he has thrown so far in this game.
Runner goes again, pitches a ball. West won't throw. It's a stolen base for Spur, and now the go-ahead run in scoring position with 2 outs. Excuse me, it's Studley. Spurs at the plate. And the pitch on the way to Spur. That one chopped to short. Lodi's waits back for the third hop and has enough arm to get spurred first. And the inning is over. We've played 4 in the... The ACC Player of the Year waits. The 3-1. Hammered! Right center field! Gone! Welcome to the party, James Tibbs, 4-2 Florida State.
That's a little bit of deja vu. Gets the fastball, my goodness, hammers it 111 miles off the bat.
That was the mic drop, bat drop. Digits to center field. Spur going back, back to back. Fifth. Inside and hit him.
Jeez.
Take another look here and see where it got him. Oh, it was almost closer to the wrist, and then I think it ricocheted.
Kind of in that side area of the
Home runs, and yet to record an out here in the 5th. Swing and a miss. Cantu down on strikes. He's the first out. Slow roller to third. Only play is to first. 2 outs. Spin move. Back to second as a runner. Switch hitting second baseman waits for the 0-1. Pickoff play, and they've got him. Ferrer wants him to look at it. He can't believe it, but he was off the bag by a wide margin. And I think Link Jarrett is going to get a challenge here. Yep, he's going to.
Brought it because it's going into the runner. So where this ball is being thrown right into the runner. Ooh, I think he's going to be safe. He never tagged him until after
seeing it on the video board. The umpire says out. The call stands and the inning is over. Has made him work, but he's had a ton of swings and misses and been very good since the first. And Tamero leads off with a base hit to start the bottom of the 5th. Fooled too many of the right-handed hitters. Broadhurst in the air, right center field. That one going back. Williams to the fence, and it's gone. Luke Broadhurst in opposite field, 2-run blast. UConn trails 5-4. The first home run of the Super Regional for the Huskies, and Broadhurst the other way.
Boy, Broadhurst says, hey, I got something for you too. Gets a fastball, drives it to right center field, and UConn is not going away, making this a 1-run game.
Corey Morton, who doubled home a run in the 5th.
I would have to say that this would probably be his last inning.
Hot shot to short. Funny hop. Lodi stays with it and throws him out.
One of the things, too, we've seen a lot. Anything with spin, let it go.
Called strike 3. 2 outs for lineup. 3-2. Called strike 3, inning over. Florida State hangs on to the lead. World Series appearances as a head coach and retired in Omaha 5 years ago as Thoreau flies out. Mike Martin, one of the first coach that Mike Martin worked under with Florida State was Woody Woodward, who went on to be general manager, most notably of the Seattle Mariners, former Florida State player himself.
And that's what you want. He's a guy that's going to go a long way in this game.
Williams to right, deep to the fence, gone! 2-2. Smith back through the middle, past Tavero into center field. 5 singles in this super.
When he's coming back, he hides it really, really well right on his hip. Watch when he was taking that baseball out. Hides it the whole time, and then bam, there it is.
Grounded through the right side, it's a base hit. Smith will stop at second. The inning continues for Florida State. 12th hit of the game for the Noles. The 2-2. On the ground to third. Broadhurst will go to second for the 4th inning over. But Florida State extends the lead thanks to their leadoff man, Max Williams. Tennessee getting pushed by Evansville in the other super regional. 5-4. Liner down the left field line. That's got a chance to be extra bases for Minnick. The freshman on his way to second with a leadoff double. Gabby, we talked a little bit at the half inning about how much longer we would see. 3-2 the count to Delana, the pitch. Called, strike 3. That's the first down of the 6th.
Evans strikes to 33 balls.
And he hit him. Oh, and that got Studley square on the left arm. The 1-1. Spur pops it up on the infield. Infield fly rule in effect as Lodies makes the catch for out number 2. That'll bring up.
They're going to swing so they can time up the pitch.
Tavero in a 3-1 count. Time runs aboard. Outside, ball 4, and the bases are loaded.
Oh, and you have to throw a strike. There's nowhere to put them.
The 2-0. Swinging a high fly ball. Deep center field. Williams back off the wall. 3 runs are gonna score, and UConn leads.
Again, gets the fastball and does not miss it. Hits it to center. He is about 4 inches from being a grand slam. This wall smacking right off the top of the fence. 6 RBI day for him.
And a wild pitch is going to send him to third. Broadhurst, who when Jim Penders called and asked if he was going to...
14 pitches, 10 of them being balls.
Outside, ball 4, and Morton walks. And it'll bring up Padilla, who's fanned 3 times. The 1-0. On the ground to third. Smith has it to second. Inning over. But UConn gets the lead thanks to Luke Broadhurst's 3-run double. We head to the 7th. Huskies. Ferrer in the air, left center. It's going to be playable for Spur. That's out number 1. Tomorrow, go the rest of the way. Just trying to count the hitters ahead. You know he is going to face Tibbs again. Swing and a miss. Cantu couldn't hold up. 2 outs.
Be more convicted rather than saying, hey, I'm throwing this pitch and I hope it doesn't get hit, to I'm throwing this pitch and I know I'm going to get a swing and miss.
Lodi's
Change it all, actually.
The 0-1 to Ferreau. On the ground, left side. Broadhurst has it, goes the short way for the force. Inning over. Quinn posts a 0 in the 7th. It's time to stretch in Tallahassee. Browski tried to hold up. He went around. And the leadoff man gone in the UConn 7th. That helped to spark the UConn 3-run rally in the 6th. They're up a run. He swings and skies one to right center. There's Tibbs. 2 outs.
Or reaching on an error.
That was kind of the story yesterday for Florida State. As Delano lines one to center, right at Williams. It'll be a 1-2-3 frame for Oxford. We head to the 8th. UConn leading. 17 is the head coach there. Driven to right field. Back to the fence. That one is gone! Jackson West!
The 5th home run of the game for FSU. Short, quick swing, short porch to right. Gone, tie ball game.
Just his 2nd home run of the year. Williams was treeing it up. Williams down on strikes, 1 out. Let's go back to the home run, Gabby.
I mean, just
Going to be looking for that same exact one here.
Bounce way in front of the plate, it's a walk. And Smith is jawing at Quinn. And the umpires are going to have to corral Smith. The ACC Player of the Year digs in. Another throw over, and that's a ball. They're calling a ball. The go-ahead run in scoring position now.
front foot, and that's what you got to look for. The knee can pass. It's the foot that can't go past that leg, and it looks like.
Chop towards the middle. Tamero, 2nd hop, throws to first, low, dug out by Delana, inning over. But Florida State ties the game thanks to Jeff.
Ended up coming in to score. Here's an error to runners.
2-2. Studley to right. Playable for Tibbs. Leadoff man gone in the UConn 8th.
And all 7 runs.
Opposite field 2-run homer and a bases clearing 3-run double off the center field fence his last trip. The 1-0. Spur pops it up. Left center, Williams calling for it. 2 outs. 3-1. Upstairs, ball 4. He's on base for the 4th time today. Pickoff throw, and it gets away. Tamero on his way to 2nd. He may make 3rd. He will. Joe Charles throwing it away, and the throw coming loose, and he has to knock it down.
Whoa.
Boy, that was an awkward throw in from Tibbs. 3rd. And they're going to intentionally walk
Smart.
Broadhurst now.
That's the only position it is. I mean, smart there. You know what? Broadhurst has been the guy to come up with the huge hit.
Tamero a short lead at 3rd. The 3-1. Outside, ball 4, and the bases are loaded. Brian Pitt, 7-7, bottom 8. Game 2 of Supers. The pitch. Swinging a fly ball, right field. Tibbs is back. He's got room. Makes the catch. Inning over. UConn lead. Jaime Ferrer, the first man he'll face. First pitch. Ferrer lines it to left, and Florida State has the go-ahead run on to start the 9th. Remember in this game, big pitch here. Go ahead, run it first. He squares and takes low, and the first two have reached the Florida State 9th. Making a little shift on the defensive side. Lodis with 6 sacrifice leads the team. The pitch. He bunts it to first. They've got to play at third. Deleta bobbles it. Everybody's going to be safe.
Now FSU has bases loaded.
Farrell in the air to left. Deep to the warning track. Makes the catch. Coming home to score is Williams. And the son of the Knoll has given Florida State the lead 8-7. Runners at first and second. The pitch. Fly ball left field. Playable for Morton. He will make the catch for out number 2. First pitch. Head in the air, deep center. But breaking down and making the catch is Spur, and the inning is over. Florida State, though, is 3 outs away from Omaha. They lead 2-2. Swinging a fly ball, right center field, deep, towards the fence, tie game! Count 2-2 to Minnick. Liner, left field, base hit, the winning run's aboard. Let's go back to the Malcolm home run.
Holds up there.
Left-handed hitting sophomore first baseman. Smith playing in at third. Squares to bunt and bunts it. And it's a good one. Smith hesitated, bobbles, still gets him at first. And now the winning run is in scoring position with 1 out.
Throw the changeup quite a bit too, and it's a very good changeup. Guys only hitting 182 off of it.
The 1-1. Poked into shallow right. Coming in is Tibbs, going out for Rowe. Farrell makes the catch for a huge second out.
That's a
2-1. Fly ball center field. Going back on it, Ross. He's got it. And we head to the 10th. Matt Malcolm's opposite field homer has tied it. The Hartley Order due up for Florida. Afton's 2-2. Liner to center field. There's Spur. He'll make the catch for out number 1. And here comes J-Deck. 3-1. Down low, ball 4. Tibbs walks. The 1-2. Called strike 3. Dinges can't believe it. He's being told the headers and the intensity of this game. You can feel it everywhere. 1-2, runner goes. Pitches a ball. Malcolm loses the handle. It's a stolen base.
now FSU with that.
UConn's arms are decent in the outfield. The 2-2. Ross in the air to center. Spur going back. He's got room. He makes the catch. Inning over. We head to the bottom of the 10th. UConn needs
Broadhurst, Morton.
The 2-1. Popped up. Going out the shortstop, and Lodis makes the catch for out number 1. And here's Luke Broadhurst. Grounder to short, charging Lodis. Throws the first 2 outs. Whitaker ahead 0-2. Swing and a miss. The heart of the UConn order goes down in order, and the 10th. Count to Cantu. 8 homers on the year for the left-handed hitting first baseman. Payoff. Outside, the leadoff man's on in the 11th for Florida State. 1-1 the count. Odie squares again, swings away and drives one to center field. Spur going back. He's got room to make the catch for out number 1. Cantu back to first. Boy, Spur gets really good jumps and runs good routes in center field.
Very good.
1-2 swing and a miss. It gets away. Farrell will be out. His first was occupied, but the go-ahead runs in scoring position now. A wild pitch. Who hit the game-tying pinch hit homer in the bottom of the 9th for UConn. First pitch to Jackson West. He swings and hits it in the air, right center field. Spur over. Spur's got it. Inning over. Florida for so long, and my left shoulder sore. I can't sit down. This is incredible. 2-2. Called strike 3. The 3-2. Malcolm pops it up. Right center field. That's deeper than I thought. It's on the warning track. Ross fighting the sun makes the catch for out number 2. Well, that didn't sound good, but the wind has started to pick up the right center. It was not banana ball here, though. I mean, the game's been bananas. On the ground to third. Smith has it. 1, 2, 3. 11th for Whitaker. A grounder through the left side for Williams, and the leadoff man aboard in the 12th.
What an AB there for Max.
Pitch. Smith in the air to right. Pretty well hit. On the warning track is Studley to make the catch. Cam Smith just missed. Set. The 1-0. Tibbs, right field.
This is just a big-time player, and you throw it right into the nitro zone. Fastball down and into a lefty. No bueno pitch. That ball's going to go a long, long way. That, I believe, would have probably hit the circus tent.
Omaha. 2-2. Dean just pokes it to right. Studley's there. 2 outs. Let's go back to the Tibbs home run yet. The set and the payoff. Swing and a miss. Ross down on strikes, and the inning is over. But James Tibbs III has Florida State. First pitch to the right fielder. He swings and pops it up. Going in is Tibbs. It'll fall foul.
That was a dangerous one there. Cantu coming out. Tibbs coming in, and you can see the tip.
Wrapped on the ground to short. Lodi's has it. 2 outs. Mater back to the Men's College World Series. Spur towards the middle. Lodi's under his glove, and Spur reaches, and that'll bring the tying run to the plate in Tamaro. That's the first base runner that's reached against 2-2.